Now at 5 a.m., hundreds of protesters marching across downtown LA as immigration tensions rise. The latest developments.
Plus, immigration agents spotted at another Home Depot, this time in Downey. The video showing the moments agents had to flee from their raid.
And another windy day ahead. The fierce Santa Ana winds moving through SoCal.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good Sunday morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Tim Caputo.
And I'm Irene Cruz. You felt them yesterday. You're going to feel them again. We have those strong, gusty winds headed our way. We have Shayla Girardin tracking it all. Good morning, Shayla.
Good morning. Yes, another round of wind is on the way. It's also clearing us out really nicely. So not much cloud cover out there to start your morning, but it is really chilly. This is a live look from Burbank out there, 42 degrees. So definitely have the sweater, the coat this morning as well, layer up, and then have the hat handy as well. This is downtown Los Angeles, a great shot out there, 46 for you as well. So it's definitely a morning to bundle up and hold on to your hats, because we are in for another blustery day, especially for our valleys, our canyon passes. We're already seeing it out there to start your Sunday from Malibu up into Santa Clarita. We're talking about wind gusts anywhere from 30 to 35 miles per hour. Same story for you out in Fillmore. Malibu Hills over into Pasadena, Orange County as well. You're seeing wind gusts in that 20-mile-per-hour range, so a very similar setup to where we were at this time yesterday. Out toward the Banning Pass, wind gusts a little bit stronger. Today, the winds are not going to be quite as strong, but it is still going to be a very windy day ahead. We've got the wind advisories, the high wind warning sticking around through this afternoon. But because of that, our temperatures are going to warm up a bit. LA, Orange County, even valleys, Inland Empire, you're all bumping up to the low 70s. Beaches will make it to the low 70s as well. Our mountains stay in the 40s and high deserts the 50s. All right, we have a big warm up on the way. Plus, we'll talk about how long these winds will stick around for. But for now, Tim, Irene, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Shayla, thank you. We're still waiting to learn more after immigration agents were seen possibly conducting operations in Downey.
This is video right here of one of yesterday's incidents. It shows those immigration agents speeding away from a Home Depot parking lot in Florence and Brookshire area. We don't know if anyone was detained or why that store was specifically targeted. Downey's mayor later released a statement saying, quote, "Our priority is the safety and dignity of every member of our community. We support the rule of law while ensuring that the rights of all residents are upheld."
Police detained at least one person during a protest in downtown Los Angeles last night. The protest was one of many across the country amid growing immigration tensions across our nation. One of the incidents, a shooting earlier this week that killed 37-year-old Renee Good in Minneapolis. That mother was killed by an ICE agent who fired into her SUV.
It's kind of scary to think that it could happen to any one of us, right? Because the argument before was, hey, like, they're not attacking U.S. citizens, but that's kind of like falling short now.
Organizers estimated about 3,000 people turned out for the protest.
Meanwhile, L.A., just one of many cities across the country where protesters took to the streets. Tensions have been high in Austin, Texas, where some protesters were pelted with paintballs. Other big demonstrations were seen yesterday in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where Good was killed, and also in Philadelphia, where a large crowd took over the streets.
And stay with Eyewitness News for the latest on the deadly ICE shooting in Minneapolis and the ongoing protests that follow. We'll bring you the latest on air and online at abc7.com.
The family of a man killed by an off-duty ICE agent in Northridge gathered to remember him as they push for answers in this investigation.
Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam has the latest.
Keith Porter's mother, overcome with grief at the candlelight vigil in Carson, where she raised him. This is the second memorial in a week for the father of two shot and killed in Northridge by an off-duty ICE agent on New Year's Eve.
Took our loved one from us. You murdered our loved one, and it's not fair. It's not right.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, the off-duty ICE agent heard gunfire near his apartment and went to check it out. That's when DHS says the officer encountered Porter holding a long rifle. Advocates say Porter's gunfire that night was his way of observing the holiday.
Well, yes, it was illegal, but at the end of the day, it's American tradition.
I'm 80 years old. It's happened as long as I can remember. That's one of the things that happens. People shoot guns as part of fireworks and celebration of the new year.
But the agent allegedly ordered Porter to put down the weapon. And when he didn't comply, DHS says the off-duty officer fired his service gun. The agency claims Porter fired 3 rounds at the off-duty agent before he was killed.
This is a human rights issue.
The 43-year-old's death touching complete strangers. Judy Vaughn from Mid-City drove 20 miles to Carson for his memorial instead of marching at an anti-ICE protest closer to home.
We all need to recognize the shared humanity and come together. And I just wanted to be here to be a part of this group saying his life is valuable, his life matters, and we need to speak out in as many ways as possible.
While LAPD investigates what led up to Porter's final moments, people here want the off-duty ICE officer identified, arrested, and charged.
Hurt, lost. It was my brother. He was my life. He was my kid's life. He was the life of our family.
Organizers say on Tuesday that they will attend LAPD's police commission meeting to petition the chief to make Keith Porter's death investigation transparent. Organizers also acknowledge the shooting death of Renee Good, who was shot and killed by an ICE agent in Minnesota. In Carson, Tim Pulliam, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, the Rose Parade might be over, but the work on next year's parade has already begun. Tony is in your town with a look at one float already in development.
Plus,